come on, don't act surprised. You knew that when you started watching that there was going to be some sort of play on words here. Yes, the Opel Mokka. It is Opel's Green Mile. John Coffee, like the drink, just not spelt the same. Now, the Opel Mokka is new to Opel South Africa, but it's been running around on the roads in Europe for the past 3 years or so. But does that mean that it's a dud? Does that mean that if something's a few years old, that it's any less impressive? That it's any less relevant? The Mokka is geared for those families with young kids and active lifestyles. While not a dedicated SUV, it offers similar space and practicality. A high driving position and ground clearance means that you can take it off the tarmac every now and then and not be completely out of your depth. The suspension isn't too fond of this though, making the Mokka more of an urban runaround than a dedicated bush tool. The slightly stiffer suspension helps with its road manners though, and there is considerably less body roll than one would expect. Combine this with the 18-inch wheels with 2-on-5 section tyres on the 1.4 turbo Cosmo, and grip levels are very good too. Front-wheel drive layout of the 1.4 turbo here is connected to a 6-speed manual transmission. Now you're not going to get racy shifts from this box, but the shifts are direct enough to be pleasant. The 1.4 litre 4-cylinder turbo motor makes 103 kilowatts and 200 newton meters of torque, but it delivers this fairly high up in the rev range and leaves you with a bit of a dead spot just off idle. Not the end of the world though. The fuel consumption comes in at around 6 litres per 100, that's on a combined cycle. The interior of the Cosmo model is nicely kitted out, and when compared to the competition, it offers some additional creature comforts as standard. The interior feels spacious, and this is thanks to the high roofline. It gives you some additional headroom. The dashboard is still relevant today, with the South African releases updated to include Opel's IntelliLink infotainment system. The center fascia seems a little cluttered at first, but once you get to know where everything is, it's not too bad. Plus there's a multifunction steering wheel that gives you some additional control. Sadly, a lot of the switchgear is a GM parts bin raid, and that's also the norm these days. The highlight for me is the seats. These ergonomically correct heated leather seats are electronically adjustable with a few traditional manual controls as well. When I first tested the Mokka with these seats, I fell in love. They were the most comfortable seats I'd ever sat in. Unfortunately, the test model seats seem to be considerably firmer. Maybe this was just the terrible airline seats that I just come off of that skewed my perception the first time. Still great seats though. The Cosmo model also includes a heated steering wheel along with auto headlight control and active high beam assist. A reverse camera, auto wipers and dimming rearview mirror are also standard features that you'll find on the Cosmo model. It's a safe car too, with 6 airbags, ABS, ESP with seatbelt pre-tensioners. Comes with a 5-year 120,000 kilometer warranty with assistance and a 5-year 90,000 kilometer service plan. So down to the crunch. The Opel Mokka 1.4T Cosmo retails for $325,500, which places it on the upper end of the segment's price range. But when considering the standard trim level, it's on par. So much like the drink that it's named after, the Mokka is comfortable and warm. A great companion. Who says that something that's 3 years old has to be bad? Great.